Hello viewers, in this series of videos we will go over different topics regarding careers after Euroculture. This information will be presented by alumni and other experts, filmed during and after the famous Euroculture Intensive Program week. We hope you enjoyed the videos and let's start!
Saying that the questions that we also asked ourselves before and sometimes still struggling to answer. And I think it's a very good question in the sense that you can put into your answer a lot and always be truthful, right? So it depends to whom you are answering. If it's just a 1 minute discussion or like a small chat, right? You can just say small talk, you can say, well, it's European studies kind of, and that's the end of it, right? But if you're at the job interview, you pick exactly the points which are the most relevant. And if you're trying to explain to your family, I always go that it's a bit of a history and political science, and it's very general, and my focus was on minorities, but I did it analyzing the movies and how minorities were presented in the film, so it's about everything pretty much, you can fit it anywhere in that way. And if I can just come back to one question on what you can do now to prepare for the future, because it's an interdisciplinary program, but all about humanities. And in UN in particular, what they value is your ability to analyze and to count. So do the puzzles and do your mathematics tests, because they will make you pass them at some point, and if you don't pass, you're out. So try not to forget your high school math as well.
I think Euroculture is a very malleable concept and whatever. There was a point that I used to have 2 CVs. Because I was applying, because I drafted 2 different CVs, 2 different profiles. I was applying for engineer positions in Mexico, but I was also applying to the things that I liked, which were cultural management. So I was applying to galleries, cultural institutions where I wanted to work. And my profile was completely different. They had elements of both of what. One was more inclined to the humanities, and one was more inclined to the hard sciences. But I have to say that the one that was inclined in the hard sciences, people were curious about the soft skills or the other side, and vice versa. So rather than its advantage, I think it's actually a very positive thing that Euroculture has. You can use it however you want at a certain point. Depends on the job that you're applying. If you're going to apply for a curatorial, then you use certain classes. You remember that you had something on art or something on sociology of art, and well, you put it there. I have that background. So you need to learn how to mold your own art, and Euroculture allows that.
I will only second one. I keep several CVs ready, or I keep updating my CVs all the time, because for every application I have a different CV to tell a new narrative, a new story. Because the PowerPoint where I said, because there is a very nice Euroculture track with darker shade, with black, and there are stories in between, like things I have done, which are a bit hidden, because that doesn't fit into the current narrative of what I'm doing, the PhD. Had it been the case where I end up with a traineeship, that would have been the prominent one. So for every interview, for every job opportunity, you change the CV and also tell the story differently. It's a European Studies program, and then you say, someone you say, no, it's not a very traditional way of doing European studies, it is something different, and it's all about us where and when we want to highlight certain things and omit other ones. So yeah, there is no standard version here, but that's a benefit, of course. That's a really good thing, that you are in a position to choose what you want. It's not that you don't have enough things to say. You have too many things to say, and then you can choose accordingly.
Maybe just be bold that you study Euroculture and don't try to hide it. I mean, when you're hopefully joining our Euroculture Göttingen LinkedIn group, we have like 278 members there, and before inviting them, I looked at the entire list again to see, who would be suitable. Obviously, an Olomouc connection is nice in some instances, and with some of the alumni I'm in touch. And when you look at some profiles of students, then Euroculture seems to be everything or nothing. It's like, I do international relations. No, you don't do international relations. And if you're in a job interview situation and where they tell you, you claim that you did MA in international relations, but your degree says Euroculture, then you get a severe problem. And therefore I would always stand by the title Euroculture and don't try to make up any variations, and there are multiple ways of defining in one way or the other what you might have studied. And I would be very bold about the fact that you do practical classes, soft skills in Eurocompetence 1, 2, 3, 4. That is what is being asked, unless you do a PhD, unless you go into academia, private companies, institutions that I'm contacting constantly when I'm acting as a referee, they ask, what do they do practically? And then I point to project management, for instance. And that is what they're interested in.